going on, growers? It's James Prigioni coming to you live from Jersey. It is a beautiful summer day here, and the gardens are pumping out non-stop food. So today, me and Tuck want to take you along with us for a backyard garden harvest. Let's go! Me and Tuck are so excited about this video today because it's the start of the peach harvesting season. We've got our first ripe peach here. This variety is the Avalon Pride, and this is an early season variety of peach. Look at this thing right here. Beautiful color. Oh man, I just cannot wait to just pull this baby off. So we're gonna harvest this. Nice size, not a perfect peach, but still just excellent. A little hard, I'm gonna take it inside and eat a little bit later, maybe tomorrow. We've got more peaches on here, some back there. There's another one there. And then more on the other side. But as we turn around, there's another peach tree because we've got a bunch of them. So this was the early variety. This right here next to me, this is the Betty peach. This is a late variety. So we have early varieties, late varieties, and we have mid-season. We want to make sure we're extending our harvest when we're growing peaches or growing anything. That's why I love emphasizing variety selection. It's so important. It's one of our greatest tools as gardeners. We can never forget it. Let's keep harvesting though, because we got a lot of stuff to harvest besides this. The start of a great thing, the start of the peach harvest. Let's move over here. We've got a nice cabbage back here. I'm just gonna grab it because it's probably hard for us to actually get and see this. But we've got a nice cabbage back here. We're gonna cut it out. Most of our cabbages are now finishing up and they look so good. So I'm gonna peel some of this back. We'll give the chickens a lot of these leaves and we'll just grab some more stuff. So let me just peel these back real quick. Beautiful cabbage, nice and hard. We've got more. Got another cabbage right here I'm gonna grab. We've got a Melissa Savoy cabbage. This is a pretty small one, but I've got like 3 or 4 Melissa Savoys. So get ready for a big harvest today. Pretty small cabbage, but we've got much bigger ones. Let me grab this pretty small broccoli right here too. This is a small broccoli. It didn't do great, but this section I just had a few too many brassicas in one spot, I think. I need to space them out a little bit more next time. But we've got so much more stuff to get, so we don't want to slow down too much. It is getting hot, but let's go around the corner and grab even more stuff. Right here, here's one of the mid-season varieties of peaches. This is the Frost peach, and I also have the Mary Jane peach. So we have 2 of the mid-season varieties, but let's keep harvesting. Right here, we've got another one of the Melissa Savoy cabbages. Look how much bigger and healthier and better this one looks than the one I just grabbed before. Really nice shape and everything on this. Let's cut it out. Oh man, looks like a heavy one. Heavy, nice weight. You'll notice a little bit of the white flies flying around. So at the end, the white flies came. At this time of the year, they show up. So I did spray it with a little bit of neem oil recently to try to remove some of those white flies. But overall, beautiful, beautiful cabbage. Let's put that one down. And then right next to us, we've got some carrots here. So we'll see if Tuck wants to grab any. Tuck want a carrot boy? We've got a nice looking one right here. Oh man, that's a pretty good looking one, boy. What do you think? I love days like this when it just rained, because you can see he's been, knocking into all the leaves with his face, trying to push stuff out of the way. So he's got that classic wet face. He looks so cute at this time, in my opinion, but we're having such a blast out here because it's gonna be super, super hot today. So it's relatively early in the morning. Keep snacking on that, Tuck. We're gonna keep moving. But I got a lot of carrots here and so many other places where we have carrots to harvest. Man, this thing's taking up my whole bowl. Let's keep progressing along. Here's something that this is my first year getting a harvest from it, right here. These are the celery. So we're gonna cut some of the celery out. When it comes to harvesting celery, what you wanna do is just cut it below where all the pieces meet together so it still acts as one clump. So we cut it nice and low right there. And then here's a little celery. Not the biggest stalks, but a nice harvest. We're gonna snack on these. Really good, especially for my first year. I'm gonna grow more celery into the fall because it does better at that time of year. So we'll be growing more celery come this fall. Let's keep moving along though. Right over here, we've got more cabbages to harvest. Let's get another one of the Melissa Savoy. Why not, right? Another one right here. I really like this cabbage. I thought it was so beautiful, so I was like, let me grow a bunch from this year. I didn't realize I planted this much. So here's our third one of the day. Not too bad. And let's grab this one right here too. This is a beautiful looking cabbage, a little bigger, different variety. This could be the glory of Enkhuizen. It is. Let's peel this one back a little. I feel like such a little kid doing this stuff. Oh man, nice cabbage. Excellent. So let's stick that in. Actually, we don't really have much of a bowl anymore, but let's keep moving. Next, let's grab some beets right here. You'll notice I got 3 beets in one little spot, all looking pretty healthy. So we'll grab these 3. The triple harvest in one location. And you saw how the beets kind of push each other out of the way. Ha ha ha. The golden beets are my favorite ones. So good. And I've got a location where we've got more beets we need to harvest, but this one looks good. Let's grab this beet. I don't think Tuck's a big fan of beets, so we won't really give him any. Another beet here. But we've got so many carrots and we know he's a fan of those. Tuck, want to dig up your own carrot over here maybe? Look at this, Tuck. Tuck, look at this boy. Look at this boy. We got a forest of carrots. Want to grab one? Doesn't look like he's too interested until I pull one out. Let me get this one right here. Oh, look at the little short, fat one, boy. I think he likes the long ones better. Let's get him a nice long one. Different variety. There we go. All right, get out of here. Give him that. That'll keep him happy. But we got some work to do to keep harvesting. Let's get this cabbage back here. Not the biggest cabbage, but it looks good. Thick stalk on it. There we go. Look at the size of the leaves on this thing. Man, what a specimen. Again, not the biggest cabbage, but this thing's gonna be good eating. And these are those beautiful cabbages that when you cut into them, they just look gorgeous. Excellent, man. What a dense, incredible specimen of food, man. This is superfood right here. Can't get better. And this will go to the chickens. Let's check this cauliflower out. This cauliflower is a little late. I probably should have got it about 4 or 5 days ago, but I wasn't ready to eat it. So today we're just gonna harvest it and get what we can out of it. I'm sure it's still pretty good. So we'll harvest this. Take all these leaves back. You can see it really starting to separate. There we go. Not too bad. And then we've got so many more carrots back here. I'm not going to grab some from this location because I've got a spot where the carrots are a little more mature. Let's grab those. But before we do that, I do have a couple of garlics I want to grab. So let's grab a garlic, one of the ones I planted between the tomatoes. Let's grab one of these garlics right here. Definitely done, probably overdone, but let's just pull it out, see if we got anything. Yeah, nice, beautiful little set of garlic there. Excellent. And growing right between the tomatoes too. So this will be perfect for tonight. We'll eat this and let's keep harvesting. Let's go grab some carrots in this section right over here. You'll notice how beautiful my tomatoes are doing, staked right here. Last year, I would say the tomato harvest was weak, but this year, I'm expecting a way better tomato harvest. They look excellent. It feels like the right temperature. It just feels like the year for tomatoes compared to last year, especially. Right here, we've got beautiful carrots. Tuck, want to find some? I'm gonna pull out like 3 probably, because they all did relatively well. Short, fat Danver. Longer one. Grab another one. I planted so many carrots for Tuck. I love them too, but I can't. Hey, what are you doing, buddy? Stealing all my carrots. Pretty nice. Look at these Danver ones, how cute they look, man. Short and fat like that. All right, let's check out the blueberries though. It finally happened, what I was hoping. And I think it looks really cool. It came out awesome in my opinion. My idea was to plant pink lemonade blueberries right next to the blueberries. There's 2 plants here. It almost looks like there's 1 plant, but the idea was to just have the contrast because it's incredible. And we can see it now. Look at this, look how pink these berries are. This is ripe, this is ready like this. And now let's check out one of these blueberries over here. This one's ripe like this. What an incredible contrast. I just think that is so cool. This is a blueberry. Can you even call it one? But it's a pink lemonade one. Let's taste so we can enjoy some of the fruits of our labor. Oh my God. Incredible contrast. This one was a little more sour. The pink lemonade one was so sweet, so good. Overall, just incredible flavor. I can never have enough blueberries. I want to show you something though, because we just had a really bad storm, actually, and it was almost like a tornado. It's crazy strong winds. Right here, this plant was doing fantastic, and it kind of ripped it right out of the ground. You'll see. So we're gonna push that back in and hope that it can come back because it really was doing well. We have little zucchinis in the front of it. This is the Costata Romanesco. We're gonna try to push that back in and hope it can come back. But I wanna show you something even more extreme. Check out this peach tree back here. Here's one of our mid-season varieties, the Mary Jane. And as you come in the back, I'll show you, this thing just got pushed over. It was too heavy, too many leaves on it, and it just caught the wind so well. As you can see, it kind of tried to rip it out of the ground. So that's definitely not what we want to see. Thank God we had this stake in next to it. I think that might have helped to hold the tree. So what we're gonna do is move the stake to the other side, push this all back down, re-stake this tree, straighten it up. I think it will do fine. I don't think there was any detrimental damage that was actually done. But we wanna keep progressing. Here's the raised bed that we built, the deep raised bed one, and this is the terraced one. It's got some beans and stuff in it. Still young and small, but they're really starting to produce. So soon we'll be eating a lot of these beans. They're everywhere right now. I love the green beans. The smaller the better. Let's check out the keyhole raised bed now. We've got some more beets that are ready in here. Monster beets. Look at this spot. Bring it in. We got 3 big beets again. Triple beet harvest. 1 pull, 3 beets. There we go. Oh man, look at the size of these. Perfect beets. Perfect. A little crack right there, but we'll take it. Put those in. This is a nice looking beet right here. Put that one in. And then we've got a broccoli in the back. And this broccoli isn't the biggest, but it's starting to get warmer, so I want to start taking out some of my fall stuff and replacing it. So we're going to take this broccoli too. This is a little gift, I'll call that. Nothing huge, but just a little gift. Stick that in. And then the zucchini are starting to produce, which is so fantastic. That's one of my favorite things to eat in the summer. Right here we've got the Costata Romanesco. And let me bring you in for the zucchini flowers. Some people ask, what's the difference between the male and the female? It's pretty easy to tell. Here's a male flower. You'll see it's got nothing at the end of it. It's just a long, under the flower, it's just this long stem, and then it goes to a flower. When the females have the fruit, see the fat fruit? It's like a little mini zucchini at the base of the flower. That's the female, this is the male. If you wanted to, you could pollinate the female by just taking a Q-tip, dipping it in the male, and then touching the female to make sure you get good pollination. But we've got good pollination regardless. Let's take this zucchini. We'll have our first zucchini of the season. Man, these things are so good. Take that flower right off. Excellent. Let's keep moving though, we got a lot of stuff to grab still. This wouldn't be a true New Jersey harvest video if I didn't have tomatoes or blueberries. So we're going blueberries today. I was out this morning and I just picked all these blueberries just this morning. Look at this. So many blueberries. So good. We're gonna freeze a lot of these because they're excellent. And we've got a lot more to harvest, just coming out here, grabbing all these. One thing we'll notice, and one thing I made a note of in my journal, is that these blueberries, we have too many blueberries that are too small. Next year I need to do a lot better job of thinning it out. This way we get less blueberries that are bigger, juicier, and sweeter. So I'm really happy with the harvest, but there's a lot I can improve. So that's why I'm always keeping my journal. I always suggest to you guys, that's such an incredible tool for the gardeners. Make sure you're keeping a journal. It'll help you in the future so much. There's more blueberries over here. We've got so many plants that we actually need to harvest. This one here, we're gonna get a bunch of. And then this one's later. So the blueberry harvest, I'd say we're in the middle of the harvest, but we still have a lot to go. It's an incredible blessing, and I feel so grateful to be able to have all this fresh food in my own backyard. The reason I make these videos is because I want to encourage all of you to do this. This isn't hard. Let me think. It's not hard, but it's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. It takes consistency, and I know all of you can do it. We still have some more stuff to harvest. Let me get these cabbages right here. Another red, beautiful cabbage. Start with this one, cut it out. There we go. So beautiful, look at the size of it. Just incredible. Another Melissa Savoy right here. Incredible texture on these cabbages. Good flavor too. They grow well. Another nice cabbage. Then let's get this Glory of Enkhuizen, another one right here. This is smaller than the other Glory of Enkhuizen that we had, but we're still gonna get it because, again, I wanna start transitioning to all summer stuff more. So another cabbage right there. Not too bad. We've got carrots planted here, but I've got some more carrots in the pallet raised bed. I wanna bring you to the pallet raised bed because we've got some beautiful flowers in there and stuff. I just wanna show you some of that and grab some of the carrots while we're at it. Because this is just a pallet raised bed I put in the other year, but the zinnias are starting to flower. Woo! Look at this, pink, beautiful zinnias. This thing's gonna have so many flower heads. Looking so beautiful. Purple basil next to that. Another zinnia here, borage over there, chamomile coming up. And let's get some carrots. Here's the atomic purple. Let me see if we got a nice one in here. Any nice atomic purple carrots? Let me see. Let's try this one. Tuck, you want one, boy? Look at that. Look at that beauty. One of the reasons these cosmic purple carrots are so cool is because the inside of them. It's purple on the outside, but as Tuck takes a bite, look at the color on the inside. Man, that is so cool. Beautiful orange. So nice. We've got some more carrots in here. Here's a different variety. Let me grab one of these. Here's the Obtuse, the yellow carrot. So we've got the purple and the yellow here. Tuck, what do you think about the yellow, boy? Yeah, he wants the purple. And then we've got more varieties here too, so let me grab another kind. This is probably a typical orange. Get one from back here. And then more of your typical orange one. Look at the shape, look at the beauty. Again, this is why we grow our own food. We just love doing it. We eat it right out the ground, we share it with our pup, and there's nothing better in my opinion. That's today's video, growers. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. These harvest videos, they're such a joy for me to make because I feel like, you know, everything gets something out of it. For instance, when I harvest the food, I get the cabbage. I get to eat the food. The chickens, they get the extra scraps. Tuck, he gets his snacks too with carrots and everything. And then any extra, it goes right into the compost pile. It feeds the worms. So this system, it's such a great feeling to be able to just take something as simple as like the sun and convert that solar conversion into biomass, to be able to eat that and to be able to just create more fertility. So it's a lot of fun to be part of the system. We hope you guys can be a part of it also. I want to thank D. Kinney, the new channel member. Thanks for your subscription to Team Grow. It means a lot to me and Tuck. So we just wanted to, you know, just come out and say that we really appreciate it. And if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share with your friends. Don't forget to check out the merch down low. And remember, whenever you're on Amazon, start your shopping with our Amazon affiliate link. Tuck and James, it's been super hot out here, but don't worry, we'll be back real soon. We